Hi Leo, how you doing? Thanks for being here. That'll do. I'm going to pull you some cards, my loves. I'm going to do your Celtic Cross. Thought I'd switch things up a bit. I was doing like pulls with no spread for like the air signs and the water signs. So by the time I got to you guys, the fire signs, I just felt like doing a Celtic Cross. So I started with Sag and now I'm doing you. Excuse me. So we'll have a look. It's a general reading. I'm not really pulling on any particular area of life. Take the energies, apply it to your life as you see fit. I'll sort of keep it quite general, but sometimes I do see specific things come through. Really, it's just about translating the energies using real life examples. The real life examples I often give tend to relate to kind of personal relationships, personal romantic relationships often. That's just the easiest way I find to translate the energies, but kind of take it as you see fit, please. It's a collective reading, my loves, so do bear in mind not every single message is necessarily going to be for you. I think there's something in it for you if you're here, but yeah, don't make anything fit, don't force anything to fit. Take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Do not make decisions based on some woman on YouTube pulling you cards. Please just use it to prompt your own thinking, prompt your own thoughts. Yeah, use your discernment. Right, the heart of the matter for Leo then, please. What's at the heart of the matter for Leo, please? The Magician. Interesting. You're trying to make something happen, Leo. What are you trying to make happen? Just shove those there out the way. Challenge. What do you want? You want something. What's the challenge? We'll find out. Or what I'm going to do, by the way, is I'm going to pull each position and just do a surface level take on it, and then we'll get cards for each position and dig underneath the energies a bit more, because the surface stuff can sometimes be a bit deceptive, let's say. Right, challenge, the star. Starts in your challenge position. What's above, please? What's above? The King of Wands. Okay. I do feel like that's your energy. Part of yourself. Wow. I feel like you're quite focused here, Leo. Exiting energy, please. What energy is exiting for Leo, please? Okay, I'll take 2 cards. A reverse 9 of Pentacles and a reversed 7 of Swords. Self-deception. An exiting energy is self-deception. 9 of Pentacles, I'm not quite sure about. So 9 of Pentacles is kind of an independent energy. It's came out in reverse. It's slow, it's steady. I'm just drawn to the snail. on that card, but it came out in reverse. Slow and steady. Kind of is coming through as patience. Or a lack of patience. So, as an exiting energy, a lack of patience would translate into patience. Alongside a reverse 7 of Swords. I wonder who's holding back. I wonder if it's you or someone else. I'm struggling with that, I've got to admit. I'm struggling. Recent past, please. Recent past for Leo. The Ace of Swords. Some form of truth or clarity has been discovered in your recent past. Probably about yourself, because I see the self-deception as an exiting energy. Why is this 9 of Pentacles here? I feel like that Nine of Pentacles energy is connected to someone else. Near future. Let's see your near future, Leo. What's in your near future? Thank you. The reverse Two of Pentacles, a decision. But an inability to make a decision. With it in reverse, it feels like an inability to make a decision. It's almost like the Magician gets what he wants and then he doesn't know what to do with it. What's in your strengths, please? What's in your strengths, please? A reverse Nine of Cups. A fairy tale. But it's in your strengths. It's a recognition that a fairy tale is just that. This came up in... Well, issues around fairy tales came up in your last big reading I did. And it was connected to a King of Wands, if I remember correctly, a reversed King of Wands, but I'm now seeing you as an upright King of Wands. You're taking charge of some sort of situation. Well, yeah, obviously you are, because you're the Magician. That's the overall story of your read. The Magician. The Magician and the King of Wands working together. I can see you getting what you want. I just don't know if when you get it, you want it. You really want it. Or it doesn't quite come in as you're expecting. I don't know if you're kind of wanting it as a fairy tale and then the way it comes in, it's not as you're expecting it, and you're recognising that really what you were trying to manifest was a fairy tale. I don't know. The energy that surrounds you, please, that you might not be aware of. Energy that surrounds you, there's too many cards, that you might not be aware of. Energy that surrounds you that you might not be aware of. Thank you. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is someone who doesn't want for anything. Queen of Pentacles is very happy in her own space. Obviously might not be a her. I'm just going off what's on the card. It can apply to anybody or anything. Independent energy. I mean, it is very like the Nine of Pentacles, really. Someone who feels like a relaxed Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's very happy in their environment. Someone who's put a lot of work in, but they're happy to just sit back and kind of enjoy the fruits of their labour. Hopes and fears, please. Hopes and fears, please, for Leo. Hopes and fears for Leo. Okay, I'll take 2. Judgment. And the 4 of Swords. Hopes and fears, judgment. Judgment card is a classic card of wanting a second chance at something. I feel that might be what you're manifesting. But then I feel like when you get it, you're like, you feel like some sort of second chance is going to bring you healing. We'll find out more when we get underneath it. Interesting. And outcome, please, for Leo. Outcome, please, for Leo. Outcome for Leo, please. Thank you. Page of Cups reversed. Ah, man. I swear to God. When I get Judgment and a Page of Cups. It's just annoying because it just goes against the whole reason I started this channel. But he loves you. He's coming back to you. I mean, I just hate it. I hate it. But that's all that... Oh, there's just so many readers out there. And that's their entire repertoire. But we've got Judgment and a Page of Cups in reverse. This feels like an apology. It feels like an apology, but it's in reverse. So the outcome is an apology. Is this you giving an apology? Is this you receiving an apology? I don't know, but it's tied into the hope of a second chance. So, yeah. Let's see. I will not look at all of this uncritically, believe you me. We're not doing that bollocks. I want to do something helpful for you, not fucking give you false hope. Right. Let's do some digging. Let's get under that magician. Let's see what you're trying to manifest, hey? What are you trying to manifest? Leo, what are you trying to manifest? Show me the magician, please. What's underneath the magician? Reverse 3 of cups. It kind of came out upright though. Thank you. Let's see what we've got here. The Chariot, hey? This is coming through to me as a choice. And your near future is also a choice. You're trying to manifest 11:11 on the clock. You're trying to manifest a choice. Really? A King of Cups and a 3 of Cups. I might get some cards for the Star before I start banging on about this. The King... Doesn't make sense. Are you even actively, you don't even know you're manifesting this, because why would you manifest this? Starting to feel less like manifestation and more like, well, less like active manifestation and more like daydreaming with quite a lot of intent. This is the weirdest thing. I just feel like you're unintentionally almost trying to manifest some sort of choice for yourself, some sort of choice with the Chariot here, and I see it in your near future as well. But it's like you're not able to give to the options that you're trying to manifest. It's like you're not able to give to them because you're a King of Cups in reverse. You're showing up as a 3. 3 of Cups when it's upright. It's just a beautiful flow of emotion. And obviously the King of Cups is one of the most mature manifestations of a flow of emotion. They both come out in reverse. It's like you're not even trying to manifest, or, sometimes that word isn't very helpful, is it? You're not, let's think of it in terms of trying to make something happen, but just in a daydreamy way without taking action. Yes, because the Star is covering it, right? The Star is wishing. So your manifestation is wishing. It's the same as wishing, but manifestation manifestation requires action. Now that I'm heartened by the King of Wands, okay, because the King of Wands does take action, but the Star is showing as a challenge, which tells me it's just a bit wishy-washy. And it's like you're not even trying to manifest something solid, you're just trying to manifest a choice for yourself. What is this choice? I do not know. But it's a choice that if you get it, it just feels like somehow you're not able to actually give to it in the way that somehow you're imagining. I can only say what I see. I don't know. questions can I ask to try and make this make more sense for you and for me, because I'm nosy. It's the whole reason I'm here. I feel like you're daydreaming about this choice, and you feel like if you had this choice, you'd be able to give, your emotions would be able to flow or something, but it's like they're not flowing. Let me just see why this King of Cups is in reverse. Let me just ask that question. Why is the King of Cups in reverse, please? Why is the King of Cups in reverse, please? The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, which was puzzling me. So this is you in a very independent energy. I mean, really, if you're in this energy, it's not a bad place to be giving a King of Cups from. It isn't. It's just like you want the option. You want some sort of option, but it's not there, and you're trying to make it happen. Let's get underneath the star then, because how long have we been here? Too long. Tell me more about this star, please. For Leo, tell me more about this star. The Three of Wands. That's kind of an extra, but yes, a Three of Wands is a longing, especially when it's in reverse. It's a I don't want to say unhealthy longing, because that's just not helpful, but it's a unrealistic longing, maybe. No. This goes back to what I said before. It's a longing whereby if you actually got the thing you were longing for, you probably wouldn't be able to give to it, because you're in that reverse King of Cups energy. You're showing up as in that reverse King of Cups energy. Now, I feel that the reason the King of Cups... Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. The reason the King of Cups came out reversed is not because you're not capable of being an upright King of Cups. And I generally don't think it's because you don't have the desire to be that upright King of Cups. The King of Cups being that energy of maturity when it comes to the expression of emotion. It's just that it feels like it's just not something that you quite want at this moment in time, because you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. This Nine of Pentacles energy feels quite nice. So a reverse King of Cups can sometimes feel quite selfish or even quite hateful. Let's be straight. I mean, it didn't really feel like that to me anyway, but the Nine of Cups the Nine of Pentacles that's come with it, it's just like, it's just a case of I'm not in that space right now. I'm not in that space right now to give that cup of love. And that is backed up by this Hangman energy that we've got underneath the star. But at the same time, it's like you're wishing for it to happen. You're wishing for this situation to happen where you can choose to give this cup of love, because there's such a deep longing in this card. But it's reverse. It's almost like, well, if I get it, I'm not going to want it though. I don't know. Make sense of that. What is that? What is that? What is that? When people do that, what is it? It's just wanting what you can't have. There's a sense of wanting what you can't have here. Wish, wish, wish. Wish, wish, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Two Pentacles is... Excuse me. So there's resistance to an ending with the World in reverse here. This is all under a star. This is all under wishy, dreamy star. Resistance to an ending, but it came out with a moon. I don't know. I feel like this moon and this star energy, this is the most dreamy star I've ever felt before, and yes, I can see why the moon's come out to clarify it, because it's got that air of illusion about it, of wishing, but not even being mindful of your wishes somehow. I mean, that's fantasy. It's fantasy. Okay, fine, of course. Why would you be mindful of fantasy? I don't know. Guess maybe that's the whole point of it, to not be mindful. But the reason it's all come out under a moon is it's like you're hiding it from yourself, almost. Until we get to your strengths, at which point I can see that as a recognition of it. And we do have this energy of self-deception exiting, but sort of right here in this energy, until we kind of get to this bit, it's kind of this energy of this dreaminess that surrounds this sort of non-acceptance of an ending. It's like you're hiding some sort of dreamy aspect of it from yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, my loves. I'm sorry, I'm doing my best to translate these energies. Right, King of Wands. Let's get under the King of Wands for you. Let's get under the King of Wands. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Action in the form of communication. Action in the form of communication. The King of Wands is someone who takes action. Yeah. Very fiery. Above, influence. A Six of Pentacles. Communications try and bring about some sort of fairness, some sort of growth. This is a weird Six of Pentacles card, actually. Normally the Six of Pentacles would be 2022 on the clock. Every time I look at that clock, it's a repeating number. 22, not 2022. I just feel this isn't your standard Six of Pentacles to me. It's very much about growth and abundance. So these cards in combination, an Eight of Wands and a Six of Pentacles underneath the King of Wands, it very much feels like taking action towards growth, some sort of growth. And the action is in the form of communication, I feel, with the Eight of Wands. Communication. Let me just, I got another clarifying card. There we have the moon again. The 18th might be an important date for some of you. I don't know why. 18th of this month. I feel like you're not fully aware why you're taking this action. It's under a moon. Or not fully aware what you want the outcome to be. Mind you, having said that, there's... Okay. So there's some sort of hope for an outcome here. It's under a moon. A hope for an outcome of growth and abundance, but it's under a moon. Do you know, I don't say that. I don't really see that as such a bad thing, to be honest. If the King of Wands is moving forward with integrity and honesty and being true to himself and just doing what he believes to be right, if he's not fixed on an outcome of abundance, he's not fixed on an outcome of growth, if he's just doing something because it's the right thing, I don't know, actually. That's the first time I've seen something hidden under a moon, and I've thought, well, actually, that's pretty good it's hidden under a moon, because it feels like a desire for an outcome, and I think it's best to move forward without overly attaching yourself to an outcome. I suppose if you're secretly desiring an outcome and you're just hiding it from yourself. I don't know. I suppose it's good to have some awareness that you would prefer a certain outcome, but still not have too much attachment to an outcome. If that makes sense. And I think that's why all these cards came out like that, to get me to say all that. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let's now look at your exiting energy. So an energy of self-deception is exiting here, and it's got something to do with the reverse Nine of Pentacles that I can't quite put my finger on. So you were deceiving yourself about your own needs for independence. That's why the Nine of Pentacles is there. But that energy is exiting. So I see you recognizing a need, and it's, you know, it's here anyway as well in this Nine of Pentacles that we pulled. Oh, I don't know what we pulled it next to. Actually, I've forgotten, and obviously my cards are a mess. It was more attached to. It was attached to the reverse King of Cups, wasn't it? Anyway. You were deceiving yourself or not recognising yourself, some sort of need for some sort of independence, and is an energy that's exiting. I don't know if there's any more to say on that actually, but let's see if we've got anything. A reversed Seven of Pentacles and a reversed Empress. Yeah. See, the Empress in reverse it reminds us to be looking after ourselves. So that just backs up what I've said really. Nine of Pentacles and Empress energy are very similar. Yeah, it's that need to look after yourself. And be a separate person. And that was you used to be attached to a Seven of Swords, as in something that, knowledge about ourselves that was not in the forefront of our awareness, but it's exiting. I'm happy to see that exiting for you, Leo. A reverse Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a card about making tweaks, making changes, to say a project or a relationship whereby you've got to a sort of Six of Pentacles, you've got to a certain, we've got Six of Pentacles up there, where you've got to a certain level of growth, but in order to keep growing, a bit of hard work and effort and planning almost needs to go in. Seven of Pentacles like this attached to a reverse Seven of Swords. It's like you were deceiving yourself about this fact, and I also see any deception around that exiting also. Maybe that's the choice that you're trying to manifest. The choice that you're trying to manifest is to get this Seven of Pentacles upright. The opportunity to do the thing, to do the Seven of Pentacles. However, honestly, I see that if this choice became available to you, you're in that upright Nine of Pentacles energy, and the way it's attached to a reverse King of Cups, I don't know if it feels like you are in the right space to do that Seven of Pentacles shit. Or even if the desire's there. Well, the desire to communicate about it on some sort of level is there, though. I can see that with the King of Wands. The desire to communicate about it honestly and openly is there. The outcome, I don't think you know. It's like you just want the choice. It's like you just want the choice. But what are you going to do with it? I don't know, Leo. It's the weirdest thing. I've never really quite had this in a reading before. Is it making sense, my loves? Are any of you still there? Right, let's get under this Ace of Swords, which is your recent past. Clarity in your recent past. A truth. A truth in your recent past. Almost feels like an epiphany, a realisation. What did Leo realise in their recent past, please? A reverse Five of Pentacles. That's the reverse Two of Pentacles again. And there's that Six of Pentacles again. What the fuck? And an Eight of Wands again that takes us back up there. What the what? Oh, this reading's too long, man. Way too long. There's your cards. Recent past. Epiphany. An epiphany, an epiphany, an epiphany. Epiphany around fairness. An epiphany that you want to take honest, fair action. But why do you want to take it? I don't know. It's like, what is with this reverse Two of Pentacles energy? It's attached to a reverse Five of Pentacles. This is a sense of loss. This is a sense of offering your cup to someone and it being rejected in this deck. In this deck, this is how the Five of Pentacles comes through to me. So it's like a realisation that you felt rejected. Realisation that you felt rejected in your recent past. Is that why you want this choice? Because I feel that you, what keeps coming through to me in this reading time and time again is that you want some sort of choice, but then when you get it, you're just going to be like, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. There's some sort of desire for fairness, and it's connected to this King of Wands action. Okay, let's get under this Two of Pentacles in your near future, because I'm intrigued. The Sag Celtic cross went so quick. Your starting energy with that reverse King of Cups, it really took some doing. The choice. The nature of that choice relates to a Two of Cups. A pure, beautiful, simple exchange of love. It's the purest, simplest exchange of love you can see in the deck. And you want that as an option. I feel like you don't look reverse energies as it applies. I don't know. Because I feel like I'm being a bit mean to you or something, but it feels like you want it as an option, but you don't necessarily want it. You just want it as an option. I don't know how else to say it. I'm sorry. I can only say what I'm seeing. Tell me more about this reverse Two of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles, because you don't want to let go of it. You don't want to let go of it, but you don't want to make an active choice towards it either. You just want it as an option. That's how it's coming through. Anything else on this Two of Pentacles, please? Ace of Pentacles. You want what? You want the potential back? This is a card of potential. It's in reverse. It's potential that's almost not really going anywhere because it's in reverse, but it's like what? like what you want to experience, that feeling of potential again almost. You want the choice. I don't know. It's like you felt some choice was taken away from you and you want the option back. Let's move on. Your strengths. I mean, it's coming through as some recognition of the dreaminess, some recognition of wishful thinking. Yeah. Let's see what else we can get with clarification for you. And that's that Seven of Pentacles again, covering an Ace of Cups. That's that reverse Three of Cups again. There's an Ace of Cups attached to this Seven of Pentacles energy, which we spoke about before, which is an energy of tweaking things to make them grow further once you've got something to a certain point. It feels like being in this energy could bring about an Ace of Cups for you. An Ace of Cups. An ace being a new beginning, a cups talking about love, new beginning in love. It's attached to a Seven of Pentacles energy, but it's all under a reversed Nine of Cups, which gives it an air of fantasy. Oh my God, that's kind of what you're manifesting. Like your manifestation and your fantasy are one and the same. And it's like, it's a little bit of a case of be careful what you wish for, because when you get it, what the fuck are you going to do? I don't think you know what you're going to do. Because this is not you giving to it in the way that in your fantasy you give to it. This is not a good flow of emotion. This is a stunted flow of emotion. Only because it relates to back there, and back there it was attached to a reverse King of Cups. So I don't know, then this is sort of, and I feel like this Eight of Cups is you walking away from that Ace of Cups. But it's in your strengths, so I feel like it's a recognition that you need to be careful what you wish for. Because if I really got it, what would I do? Would I be able to be a King of Cups? Would I be able to give to the situation that I'm dreaming and fantasizing about? Would I be able to give to it in that way? Really, would I? I don't know, but either way, you're still struggling to let go of it. Okay, the energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. Let's go under this Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. Whoa, more. Page of Cups, yes. Seven of Wands. This feels like a dreaminess again. I think it's just, it doesn't feel like anything new, really. It feels like what we've already said. You may not be aware of it, you may be aware of it. It's in your strengths, I feel like you're somewhat aware of it. Yes. Yes. The Page of Cups is coming through as so dreamy again. I had this in your big reading. Well, I say your last big reading, as opposed to the all signs snippet reading thingies. It's like you're in a dream bubble. You're in a dream bubble, but the King of Swords in you, the kind of logical, rational part of you, is kind of onto you. So this is you, this is your own energy that's come up in in this place, I think. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles. Because there's a part of you that's saying, I'm fine. I'm fine how I am. I'm fine how I am. I don't even have any dreams. I'm fine how I am. But, you know, these fantasies are these fantasies. They creep in, they creep in, they creep in. And the King of Swords is like, no. No. This makes no logical sense. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, saying to the King of Swords, yeah, you're right. These two are having a conversation, I'm telling you. She's like, yeah, you're right. It doesn't make any sense. I've got everything I need. I've got everything I need. No, you don't. Well, this fantasy shit that's going on with you, listen to it, right? Don't just argue with it. It's pointing to you, or it's pointing you towards something. It's pointing to you. I can't speak. Why can't I speak? I feel like it's pointing you towards some need or desire of yours that it's perfectly okay for you to seek out meeting, right? That's this whole fucking point of this reading. These fantasies that are going on in your head, what is the underlying desire? What is the underlying desire? I mean, we opened with the Magician, right? Bringing something that you really want into being, but it's surrounded by this dreaminess and this fantasy, and you can't really work with the energy of the Magician unless you have some clarity on really what it is you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to make happen. And when we're looking here at what you're trying to make happen, a lot of fantasy and dreaminess is coming through to me. Not a criticism, Leo, it's not a criticism. But what I'm saying is, this dreaminess, this fantasy, whatever is coming up for you within these dreams and fantasies, it's not a case of just saying to yourself, stop being so stupid and I've got everything I need anyway. No, it's pointing you towards something that you want, need, desire, but you can't quite accept it in yourself, I think. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Hopes and fears. A second chance. It's there, plain as day. I hate it when it comes up. I hate it when I hate it. I mean, check out like the blurb on my thing, on my, you know, channel about page. The whole reason I started this channel was to avoid these sort of readings, but what comes through, what comes through, right? It's just how we talk about it. It's how we talk about it that matters, and I just want to try and talk about it in a healthy way. So if I'm not doing that, then I think you should kind of let me know, to be honest, because I am trying my best, because I just cannot stand all these readings. He loves you, he's coming back to you. No, no, no. Anyway, second chance. Hopes and fears. Tell me more about this Judgment, the Four of Swords, please. Justice. Second chance, tied to wanting to make something fair. Hence we've got the apology in the outcome. This reading's gone on forever. I mean, Six of Pentacles up here, you've got Six of Pentacles down here. It's very similar energy to Justice. Pick up the cards I've thrown on the floor. The second chance is about redressing some sort of balance. So I wonder if you feel like an apology is owed to you, or if you feel like you should give an apology, or how is this balance to be redressed? Mother of Swords, aka the Queen of Swords. There was truths that weren't spoken. That's for sure. Truth that won't directly express. The Queen of Swords knows her truth and speaks it very directly. Got the swords twice. They are the swords of truth. So the second chance energy that we're seeing here is around the idea of truth not being spoken. That is what needs to be corrected in this energy. What else? Son of Wands. Interesting. I mean, you can think of the Knight of Wands as kind of a bringer of light. Excuse me. So in this instance, I feel like the Son of Wands or the Knight of Wands here is under this energy of... I don't even think it's second chance energy, though. It's the energy of just... It's almost like a do-over. It's like a rewind. I don't know. A rewind that allows a light to be properly shone on the truth and for the truth to be spoken. And it does feel like this allows healing. I know you all want to know if you're getting back together with this person. I know. Let's look at your outcome then. Let's see what's underneath the Page of Cups and if that gives us anything. But I'm not sugarcoating shit. An apology, hey? How genuine is this apology? Yours, theirs, I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced because it's in reverse. And I'm just not convinced. I'm just not. Tell me more about this Page of Cups, please. Four of Swords, reverse, Six of Cups. Doesn't feel like a reversed energy, I'll be honest. That's the Four of Swords have come out twice now, so this apology does give that opportunity for healing that we are seeing attached to the Judgment card. Six of Cups. Six of Cups connections can be pretty far out. Oh look, what are we seeing on the split? That Judgment energy again with the Six of Wands. It feels like there's some sort of exploration here of what got us to this point. That's why the Six of Cups is speaking to me. All these roots, possibly like looking at the past, basically. Looking at the past with the hope of bringing about healing. I don't know how well that's panning out. It is in reverse, but I'm not feeling it in reverse. Tell me more about this Four of Swords, please. Tell me more about this Four of Swords. Page of Swords, learning. It does allow learning to take place. I'm just going to prop that up there. It does allow learning to take place. Learning from mistakes. Yes, it feels like learning from mistakes. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Ha! Right back to the beginning of your reading. Okay. Maybe it gives you more clarity on really what you want. Because that's the whole energy that was tied up to this Magician, wasn't it, Leo? It's the whole energy that was tied up to that Magician. It was all fantasy and dreaminess. here it does feel a bit like you've got a bit more clarity about what you actually want. What do you want to make happen? Okay, so do you know what? I quite like that as a reading. We've started off with a dreamy magician who's trying to bring something into being, but is more just dreaming than manifesting. And then we've gone round, you know, we've identified some truths, kind of under a judgment energy, which is a bit of a do-over energy. And then it feels like there's more clarity about where you want your focus to be, on what you want to make happen. I'm going to leave it there for you. This reading's gone on way too long. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, my loves. It was quite a lot. Anyway, do the whole liking and subscribing nonsense if you like the reading and all that, please. It does help the algorithms. It helps get the readings out in front of other people, and also does help me pick up on your energy for next time if you're not already subscribed and you would like for that to happen. Okay, my loves, I'll see you later. Bye.